But the other people that are around them are just basura. I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer. So let me entertain you. And they end up raping her on the purpose of world peace. Porque they're like ready to generalizar la experiencia como prostituta legal, que si la prostitución es legal. I would hire someone to experiencia. Que Yanni did. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Dan un asco. You keep telling yourself that that's one of those professions. Es una profesión, cuero, puta, normal, bellana, puta, putipuerca, mierda. Eso es robar, matar y violar. Eso no es una profesión. Da un asco. Ella está adquiriendo experiencia para que cuando la prostitución sea legal. Todavía, like today, yo quiero que si Dalí solo tú sabes el mate hoy. La tipa es cuero bruta, es un asco, and it has people that become her audience and her clients too, with my money that they steal from me. Yeah. Oh, so beauty in a man does not necessarily reflect that. I know that. It's potential. So they're pretty, but no llegan más nada después de pretty. So they're like, I'm just gonna be legally prostitute myself because I'm so pretty. Yeah. So everybody goes to full potential, like his counterpart in Italy or in Aguadilla or in Aguada. Tiene que haber uno que fue homeschool, yo era más necesitado. Yo quiero que Andrew salga esa nota. Anyways, when this place opens, I have oatmeal in my bag that I plan to cook for myself, and later I plan to have the charities eat while I was church. What else? So I breakfast see. Some of it is vegetables, some of it that like grounded avocado, at least at the home. My main home has been stolen from me. My main home to be living with Jane and Kilani has been stolen from me by those people that want to practice how to take over Buckingham Palace. And what prostitution becomes legal they're like, in my lifetime. Entonces va a estar vieja con cara si no la matan desde el penalty. In my lifetime, I want prostitution to be real. So here, boys, here, girls. How much are you gonna pay me for my pussy? Yes, in the meantime, that fuchsia, that green, I hate that green. Ooh, blue leaves. Like, oh, there's that velvet glitter in that green. Your Lord, the first brand that comes to mind. And then like there's stuff like delicious. Your pictures look. Anyway, so there's like a glittery velvet green. Is that like a Kelly green with fuchsia? So what I'm gonna do is line up one quarter inch clip. It is Kelly green ribbon. That literally. Does my arms have it? Michael's not even what else? It is fuchsia flower. And then the leaves. Let's take a picture of this. Lovely, I didn't love it. By pressing a button. Did I take a screenshot? There. It is green, which means that I should have the material soon to do that for myself. Or the money to replace my film before this would completely die. Or having transferred the files. So I don't lose that picture. So Kelly green, fuchsia, and then leaves it out. That would be pretty. What else? What else? What else? What else? So like legal prostitute, I'm only clippy girl. No, with the dreams to have babies with. Instead of the other clips, the two babies, mwah, mwah, mwah. But anyone else that I find attractive because they think they're the legal prostitute one, ahora mismo Jimmy Chandler ladies is so popular, so people are saying, what else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. I want Jimmy Chandler ladies so to kill herself today. Her dad suggested she kill herself when I was around 9. And then I told her mother she's becoming bulimic. Because she needs to kill herself immediately, not going for what? Well, and I had her mother's cooking, so I'm like, she's becoming bulimic. You need to stop that. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. These people's parents are hilarious. Madeleine, you want to raise my daughter for me? And then one gets into an argument of like, why don't you do it yourself? And then like, that's evil. Like, and they're like, good. So this conversation. What else? Worthing did a great job. Oh my God. And the day you squeeze one's cachete. So happy. They're like, no tienes la comunidad. Que no necesito de regalar. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm like, hey, so what are the next party? Hi.
So to start today. Oh. Good morning. Good morning.
Color's so pretty. Lemon with what? What was I saying? I can't remember. Oh, they changed the sign to please use that. What else? Also, my main home has been stolen from me to live in by myself, and my main home to live in with dating mommy. So they do practice runs. They're like, when Arlene is set already here in her home, love. Ay, se me metió por atrás, yo creo que a Arlene le gustaba. Ay, qué rico. Entonces ya mismo viene el otro que me paga bueno. Ay, aquí lavando los platos. Ay, sí, chiquillo, los platos, bueno, le echo agua. Cuando él se muera, yo voy a ser reina, ¿verdad? Vámonos, school. They're trying to transfer stocks that can't be transferred to themselves by staying in my homes without my permission, by stealing my vehicles, by getting in the way of me receiving money. They're disgusting. They're so gross. They're embarrassing. Ew, 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 ew. For more than 20 years now, I don't know what the FBI took the homes away from Andres Suarez, and Anthony Gonzalez, and Alex Suarez that invaded decades ago already, and I'm talking about is that's there. Pero es porque they possibly turned into a nightmare.
I didn't know where to park. There was no more. There was no more parking, so I parked in your future. I can move it. Okay. How was the trip? I'm playing. I mean, because there was another one that I saw her scared the nose of the plane because piece of the plane to come off, and still landed. Oh, yeah.
Yo todavía me está tratando de matar para mudarse al White House con Marilyn. Porque entonces, what illegal prostitutes at the White House? Imagine that. The first lady is a Playboy model. To give an example, I don't know her personally. I sometimes hope she's not my mother. What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque I was around a lot of people when I was little in orgies that I don't remember. So just to show class what class is and that a woman can just do anything. Not all of them have to be Playboy models, Miss Clinton. So that's not a requirement either. And it's coincidentally by marriage or out of all of his wives, it's like this is the one I'm taking with me to the White House one day because this is what the message that I would have sent at the White House. And my siblings are so delusional, so gross. They're like, kill anyone, kill everyone's good. And then we're gonna turn the White House into a party house. We're gonna leave the Constitution because that would be fun. And then we'll get so many husbands. When we're in the White House, the people think we're the most powerful. Well, we get clients that are not. Ew. I want to read about you. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? So these videos are helpful. Okay, I hope that they get to that penalty. Porque si no, they're gonna be like with gray hair, old ladies. It's like, yeah, yo todavía estoy dando a todo aquí. A ver si la prostitución lo hace legal. Well, my siblings are me with the gray hair. Like, man, no llegamos al White House. Taking it over to turn it into a real party house, illegal prostitution. Yeah. If the FBI doesn't do it, they're disgusting. They're embarrassing. They're so gross. Ew. So I want to send that lady to try to kill herself today. I want Arlene Lorenzo to kill herself today. I want Arlene Lorenzo to kill herself today. I want. I want Jennifer Marie Vasquez to kill herself today. Uf, cuántas veces lo ha visitado y ha llevado a gente según él. Just trying to find out the logistics of it. That's my God. That's my brains. No saben lo que es un hombre. They're so embarrassing. Se le pegan. Este es el future. Él me lleva a llevar a la grandeza. Porque no sirvo como mujer. Solo para llevar a la grandeza. Y debo estar brincando en un sillón en el White House. Que entre todos me pagan para mamarme. Le metieron dinero así como la stripper. Ew. They don't know how to create a or they go on and say, nena, ¿cómo tú crees que yo le quité a Richie? Porque that's their secret weapon. My huella digital. That are unique to me. They want to show me their resume. They're like, así fue como te quité a Richie. Me busqué un trabajo en Sugars y bailé, mira, así, y él estaba tan entusiasmado conmigo que me propuso matrimonio. Me dijo que no volví a ir al link y te convertiste en stripper legal, so me voy a casar contigo. Is this place opening? I'm gonna cook for myself. No, I'll cook tomorrow. What else? So you're gonna copy the Richie Hills or right? You're gonna copy what's this? I'm bored. I'm gonna visit the beach in Puerto Rico next month. I wanna eat a la papa. Oh, a lot of you sadly because you know that I won't kill myself over not having a plane trip. Are trying to let them know, like, I plane, I need my homes, I need my food, my water, my vehicles, my belongings. And they're like, ya, yo me llevé hoy a Barranquita a la casa de ella que me quedé allí esta noche. And that's this. Porque I've been to Puerto Rico since 2019 and I used to visit at least once a year, but it was always 2 or 3 times. So even when there's no need, they're like, oh, I'm an entertainer. And these men pay Dígame, dígale. To entertain. And I'm like, yes. Damos son basuras. I want to ir al plátano loco next month. I want to listen to music or something. Bueno, yo quiero que los ahora nosotros los hacemos de hoy. Bueno, they thought that they were closer to raping me or me befriending them so I could go into the dark side. They still don't know what the purpose of starting one over. We don't want it. Those stocks are intransferable. So they practice with one Rolls Royce, una trillita. Para cuando alguien se muera así. No. Of stocks that are intransferable. Yo saber cómo manejar un Rolls Royce. Los magos too. Oye, de hecho, con chofer y yo montarme un Rolls Royce y que un hombre me haga así, me saque el carro y live for que un hombre le haga así. Y ver a alguien salir slowly. Wow, they cheer for this me and everything. Wow, that's my next goal. That's not what I was here to do. It's like, wow. Plus actors in the telenovela that they pay for them. No, pues te voy a quitar tu marido para que me haga eso a mí. Great performance. Yo mamá le pegué. Great performance. You can decapitate that so más. Ay, nena, pues como sabe que yo no le voy a un carro. Pero yo voy a guardar al niño y manejando para la como una tresura por eso. They glorify rape, theft, and murder like it's nothing porque en la televisión hablan de eso en las telenovelas. They're stupid and very adamant that they get the death penalty. So excited to never find out that they caught it too. Or if they're in jail. And most likely I would find out, did they kill Richie? Hoping it would be all over the news and it would be an embarrassment to me for not legally prostituting myself, for not letting the Nevis rape me, for not letting John Malawi rape me. They think I'm farandulera. This is exactly. I'm a victim and a witness. And they're like, como que ya tenemos respeto porque Friday, Yandel, pero sé que Yandel es millonario. Y está escrito en el internet, en Google, Yandel es millonario. Y como que Andrew era como que la música no quería solamente para ella. Y Albert también. Y él no dice ni una mala palabra de ellos. In fact, they become richer. Legally too, porque people are like, What else? Yo quiero que escriban, porque that's why they caused me to not be able to buy a pencil. For Arlene Lorenzo, because I don't let her rape me. Goes around saying to people, ja, 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 yo quiero que escriban en el internet, ella es un pelado. So yo estoy esperando esa noticia para reírme de alguien que se casó con un pelado. ¿Sí? It's my private plane. And I didn't use it. Porque when I come back, He got a baby. I lived with him for like 2 years before I got pregnant. So it's like during those times, if you even live in your private place, you ask me. So it wasn't in the hospital. I'm like, I don't want to. So if I left in my private plane, I would possibly be like, see you in 6 months, whatever. And maybe be like, and you could have turned on something what you could do to abuse me. But I didn't want to do second fiddle second choice. So, is this open?
I think it should be open. Is it open?
No.
No, they're probably training.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds 15 minutes ahead. Oh, pues yo quiero que ya salgan en eso se mate. Porque ella me robó mi avión privado. Y ella quiere enseñarme la foto. Como ella no tiene amnesia. Y ella se queda en mi casa y se roba mi comida. Thank you. Who's there? Giveaways. What is this? What is this time for my kid or what? As a kid, the vase sometimes. Because that look on his like, so I signed up when you're like, Jaden, okay, let's chill there. So basically, it was just extras. To pay color for grabbing. I think some of these bills are on the list too. So it was extra color with the ornament. It was decorated right. What else? Hold on a second. So what is this? Usar pastor. So Carver Library. What else is it? How lovely are these? Not entitled. What is that? All this page. So, la pirate, Arlene Lorenzo, le dice a la Kimi esa girl asquerosidad, porque por eso que ya se maman las todas una a la otra. But it's so that the police You're okay, they're stalking me. Y ellos van por ahí, no, sí, ella me contó que se encontró con él y se encontró con él en este otro sitio. Y ella vio a Arlene cuando recogió a J.D. Kehlani. Y Arlene iba como en un traje de gala a buscar a J.D. Kehlani. And then I'm going to repeat that conversation with the as a compliment or something. If they didn't have an audience, people maybe needed moms are hoping to. So they didn't really talk to them like some of my primas did, sadly. And they're gonna be like, pues nena, nena. Invite to a threesome. Yo conozco a mi esa, si tú no te recuerdas. Y ella y yo, pues entonces hablamos de ti y te dijo que tú recogiste a la nena de la escuela, algo así como un traje de gala. Mira, pero yo quiero saber las marcas para que me puede comprar y yo sé me pasar por ti. Quizás habría empezado por rentar un nene y una nena chiquita y me va a hacer con algo así. Y soy ¿cómo es posible? Y our pirate se cree que yo soy la vieja del Carmen. Y que voy a escuchar aquella vez que se sintió violada por Andrew realmente. En mi casa que me roban. In 2020, I didn't want to have to bring up Art the Pirate. Neither does the FBI want me to. Because they already know. You can decapitate Ginny Gendalidis. Suarez, you can decapitate Lucky Miesa. You can decapitate Yaritza Lorenzo. Then there's the sometimes I'm like, pero te dije yo en la esa. Nena, no pensaste sexualmente. Un threesome. ¿A quién hay que añadir? Yo puedo hablar con Wadi y lo violamos. What time is it? almost an hour to be here. Heading over to Guadalupe Shrine Church and está el novio de San Lorenzo. Oh, ya se fue. Said we did it with Rolls Royce Lifestyle. Welcome home. No me dejo llamarlo matando. Bueno, solo ni una queja. No pude decir ni una queja. Pero digo, usually the worst case scenario. Usually the worst case scenario. Porque ellos se juntan con basura como ellos. Usually the worst case scenario es like, nene, pero ¿cómo estás? ¿Qué de tu vida? Hay tanto tiempo. Y mira, y cuéntame, todavía estás con mi prima y todavía estás con esta otra. Entonces dicen, ella no me trata bien, pero si tú me lo mamaras, entonces. Yo me sentí. So, what else? You can decapitate fraile. If as an adult stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, that's no emergency money, steals my money, pays people you don't need to misrepresent me. And then when you turn 1 or 10, and that they didn't belong to the regions. You can decapitate Jadid San Lorenzo, you can decapitate Suárez, you can decapitate anyone que lo alquilo para que se lo lleven por ahí con su orden que nadie lo vea. Porque es people, man. Oh, great. They're like, well, I don't know if Arlene has sex with her kids, so nene, tu mamá me dio permiso para que te llevara por ahí haciéndote pasar por Jaden y Kaimani, so yo te voy a tener que violar. Yes, possibly what they say, they're so disgusting. ¿Y usted cree que yo lo voy a llevar a una cita? Él se para ante la parada 5.6, sonriendo, tipo will read his body language and be like, wake up from that dream, y no te va a llevar a una cita hoy. Me dijo que no iba a matar a alguien ese día, no iba a violar a alguien ese día. Y a mí me estaba robando mi propiedad ese día, always. Por eso se creía que that's possibly it. Que ese día no iba a matar a alguien, no iba a violar a alguien. It's like, well, pero ¿a quién le estoy robando a alguien? What else? Esa tipa y esos tipos que se prostituyen ilegalmente con él, se cree que yo soy pendeja, que yo voy a decir, mi matrimonio es un desastre, pero cuando me meten el pene por el culo, lo hace suave. Dan un asco. And then they're en fila, porque por eso Rosa se murió de la vergüenza, ¿no? Que Ana Elba y Ginny Santa Teresa, pero who are we gonna date next based on who is Arlene dating? Porque se ven como que es una asquerosidad. They become the fuck me instead, son un asco. So a few months ago, or even here, they're like, no, parece que se queda en Estados Unidos, estamos brushing up on our English. Entrance por ser un americano, she starts dating, para entonces no estar preparada to raise him. But I'm bored. ¿Qué pausa por eso? I'm bored. I'm bored. Though I love Target. And Target right now is so is IHOP, according to what I read on the internet, is selling the white chocolate and the white chocolate baby. So lovely. Oh, that's Rolls Royce. Lifestyle. Just lovely. But not everyone gets one every year, more than one. Some people just get it once. For a season, an era, a date, they're like, with this guy. With this guy. Or by myself. My by myself era. I want a Rolls Royce. What else? And then with this guy, I want a Ferrari. I'm going out by myself. I still love it, still rave about it, tell everyone about it. Only today is one of those days that's a Wednesday, and I could try to apply to have the fees paid by the city, but will I make it to a computer my one? Will I even remember? Entonces, those people that raped me, what did they tell Andrew? Make it happen, I'll be there. El fraile, platinum hair. How did they show up there? But it could have been little kids saying, well, let's rape her then, let's rape her. But the guy that steals from her and rapes her, let's rape her. What else? What else? What else? So they're like today, on a day like today, this is why she needs to take a process. I'm ready, baby, I'm ready to fill that link. That's why they invade privacy. And then they confer amongst them still. Contestó, a mí no me contestó, pero quizá me contesta ahorita, a mí me contestó esta mañana. Arlene me contestó, hola y adiós, puñeta, porque no nos sabemos comportar. ¿Vieron esos videos? O por escrito que me eché. Que Arlene es tu favorita, pero hay que hablar con all of us. Y la prima que Arlene tiene en la India, pues, él estaba en San Antonio, eso no podía decir. La prima que Arlene tiene en la India, pero ahora all of us, but of course, Arlene va a ser la favorita. They want to redo with Rich, you know. This time. Como está hablando de mí, ella le va a hablar de mi pirate. But then they're like, no, porque el fraile encaró ella lo que dice hola y adiós y ya. Y si se tuviera que desahogar de nosotras. Me lo hubiese escrito a Andrew. Pero que te lo Ginny ayer. Y lo único que lo tagueó fue porque they're like comentaristas de basketball games. Y boxeadores cerrados. Bueno, Andrew, lo único que fue que lo tagueó fue, yo me recuerdo de ti, basura. Tú me robas mi dinero para mantener mi gendalir y lacra, basura, asquerosidad. Arlene Lorenzo, puerca. Vean esa mierda de Carolina Chávez. Dice, pero no, esa cosa se no, una mujer no se. Por eso nosotros la observamos a ella. Porque una mujer nosotros no somos. Nena, yo sé lo que es una mujer, pero yo no me comporto como una. Yo estoy esperando que la prostitución sea legal. Parece que tengo experiencia. Pero entonces si Elani y Jaden se prostituyen sin experiencia, ¿le pagarán más? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Anyways, I don't foresee prostitution becoming legal, but anything could happen. But I'm already put in my good word for Jake. So that Jada can money. Get paid what's comfortable. Individually up to them. Doesn't necessarily have to be the lowest or the highest. It's what works for them. If prostitution would become legal and the churches are. What else? What else? I've worked on my tan. On the tan of the wall. What else? 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 I'm bored. Coffee. I'm gonna use my container to get coffee. I'm gonna shop at Target later. What else? What else? What else? What else? Dodger fluid. Today is mommy's song. Guys, going to dinner. They're like, Dubai chocolate. En Snapchat. Es de tipo puerco. Y de como para el bebé. Salgas del medio que yo te voy a ganar en algo esta vida. Way embarrassing as others. Darling, won a long time ago. That he's embarrassing. He's so gross. And material. They're disgusting. Una de ellas. Que si se burla de ella. It only takes, it's beautiful, but it only takes like a second or two of a facial body language expression and a comment about the illegal prostitute puerca que, especially in comparison to me. But that happens in like my grandparents' home. Porque he plays Barbies with people, so my parents and my grandparents never talk chisme about people. What else? What else? What else? So they were dying for an invite from my parents to dinner. So they killed Leonie's son because they didn't get the invite, according to me, to what I witnessed. They think that's like reputation, validation. Photos. And why I haven't pursued that ever, because he said to me that he wanted my mother to take him out a day before he would even have sex with me. So I'm very. What is that? That's what he said. So I'm never gonna pursue him ever. He killed my mother. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ya no me quites a- So, like, take as a bundle, or is it that I need my money? situation way before. I'm gonna talk about. They steal my food. Spoon. They get into the TMs. Yeah, they possibly do. I've tried at least to have a maid. Que se lo roba todo. Era de que lo que se suave, pero for me. Anyways, like Le Babes, Le Rolls Royce. See my walk right now. I look sideways. And I'm walking straight to the but also looking at the condo. It's such a sugar. I'm bored. I am bored. HGV camp. Oh, maybe in the store. And they could get the phones. Or they could be like, how about we get the 10,000? Like average industry between 10, 30,000 for some blog posts. What? I'm bored. I'm bored. What? I'm bored. What an excitement. It's sold out, but I wasn't even there. My teeth didn't happen to. Did I get stuff? What did they call it? COVID? I don't know. Pandemic. Did they erase everything? I can't remember. Is steal my food, my belongings, just to be to her fraile. This bitch. Oh my god, it's so little. Oh my god, ¿tú crees que esto me traiga más cliente? Pero usé la palabra bitch con el fraile. They have no way of life. They don't make sense when they speak. They're so disgusting. And then he's like, oh my God, baby, 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 baby. You did not just say what bitch. ¿Por qué tan humano lo puso una vez? What else? So is the baby? Is there someone that quit their job at the FBI? They are strong. But read how they call themselves baby in between human trafficking, sex trafficking, rape, murder, and stealing. That I had to quit my job. Always wanted to throw up. Now when I have PTSD, when my honey calls me baby, I'm like, he means baby. Read the rest of the sentences. Arlene, her name was. Anyways, he means that it's like eating dinner later, and he's always doing the right thing. What else? Is it teenaging mommies the IGB camp porn book out right past my time? According to their social media manager, that was more yesterday. He's like, I'm so into it. I don't want to. I don't know that it was brought up by her. The kid would be so good for the sponsorship. They go through that. They're like, who's hot on social media right now? Not her. Yeah, she's the one. She said, my grandpa told me all about trends. I love my grandparents for, and then because I have so many that are so gross, this is my reaction that I love my grandparents. I'm that kid, Miss Goody Two Shoes, that loves her grandparents. What else? How much Bitcoin did my grandpa give me? My phone that I don't have access to. This when those ATMs. What else? Anyways, I got Target. What else? Is this? One of these colors. But remove the brownish maybe and then turn it into that. Coffee is like a dinner cup. To them, that's what they do. They size me. All those shoes are those Crocs that are really high. And just like Asia, did you hear her? She just got back from a trip. Really nos hemos dado demasiado por 5 años. So they think that everyone's an illegal prostitute. So they're like, the living women are friend there. Back from a trip in an airplane. And how's it go? We're winning. Oh, cookies. Wait, I like that one too. I don't know. Oh, I like it for cookies. That's hilarious. Look at bought HED brand. Oh, long food stamps. But on the paying cash, I buy Quaker, and that's what I use to make cookies. And overnight oats for the most part. For overnight oats, I also use oats from Trader Joe's. But for cookies, I use because I'm following the recipe. And the container and the oats may vary in thickness and their size. And more. So they thought I was gonna do a parade. Look at their look that they steal from me. Mira, en un pool party en mi casa, sin mi permiso, en la piscina. Viendo televisión, mira, viendo televisión. Mira. They don't exist. They're obsessed with me because they steal from me. They're like, si ando en medio de una trillita, en el medio de la cual se muera que se van a comprar. What else? In the meantime, I'm leaving in 20 minutes to go to the Baptist church on the Sabbath day. Breakfast. And I was like, I don't want to. They go to this month, they were in the store. They go to this month, and I don't want dinero. Gets in the way of your money, steals my vehicles. I'm going on. He's saying like food. Therapy, I got time in this place. He wants to insult Mofongo because he's Mexican supposedly. So he steals my money. They get paid to proceed. What else? What? So he steals my money, takes it to a Plátano Loco, eats there, and says, I stole from the food and stole the money. I won't ever support this chicken shit. Contains. Porque he's Mexican. Are there infections? Pero because he's a little prostitute, does he? Prostitutes as long as Taco Man? And because I'm sorry. Because I know you, I'll behave in and out burgerish. I'll pretend I'm a celebrity. Most likely. Most likely. Jimmy de verdad se cree que yo voy a llorar porque David Ledesma me violó y a ella con el dinero que me roban, él la lleva a todos lados. Went to at least one person. I was like this, sitting across some guy that's pretty. I didn't know about him. Y yo tenía una risería. I'm like, sigue diciendo, ¿cuántas casas tienes? No, okay, ¿qué más? I'm like, más called FBI, but when? Has guns maybe because he said he hunts. So esa casa, were they gifts to him that are honest gifts, o esas dos casas lo pertenecen? What else? And I said, it's not a date. He thinks he did this spiel like, I'm financially stable. I have 2 houses. Thinking I was gonna be ready to marry him the next day. Cool. Yeah. I'm born. I'm born. Cute. Oh, that's hilarious. He killed himself already under service. I need him his secretary jobs. Look at the meals that they wear. The manager here is wearing, what is that? Those Crocs that are like this thick on this. Pause for the ribbon there because that's like the business. So let's see my email, Facebook. I don't log into. Etsy, my email. So for the purpose of getting the address, so without internet in my apartment and with a flip phone, for the most part, I could have sustained a successful Etsy business here. Porque I could log in at least once a week, possibly more. But I could list it like your items will ship within 7 to 10 business days. So if one just gets the orders, writes them down, creates them, has a PO box, and goes on to write down the addresses. I can manually write addresses on boxes. I've done them for so cute. Maybe it's my diamond label for shipping. So I could have prepared the orders and then had UPS schedule it through here to pick them out. Those boxes. Oh, I grabbed the bag. Use a reusable bag sometimes. stick the boxes in it and then take them over to the post office. And I'd like the box to be overflowing, but I think I could use a thinner box next time for just one clippy. Because in my head, I want to send gifts. More marketing material. So that's why they're like much wider than like if you order one clip to some of you, like say, yeah, that's the size of the box. I don't know what she would ship it in, very much standard. Or it's like, I know you want to send stickers with that. In the center, stickers. Stickers with the blue sky design skull logo would be so cute. Like a sheet of 4 or stickers of like Clippy in the headband that I can print through. So that kid could be at school and have like the sticker of like Clippy or the headband on its notebook if they allow it to have stickers on their own marketing materials. Some schools are very standard. Or they can't have anything on it. What else? Or some teachers have a process in mind. It's like one of you. And it's already Carlitos that's big, that's in a lead Facebook when Zuckerberg dies. So let's strive for uniformity here. Carlitos is always wearing the t-shirt too. Carlitos, nice outfit today. You don't have to be Mark Zuckerberg if you don't want to. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, you weren't trying to be Mark Zuckerberg. That was just me, like, oh, Mark Zuckerberg logo, like, we don't Carlitos with the t-shirt. So anyway, so that you know, I know where you're heading, girl. That's strict finest one. So proud of you. So I just don't like it when you're confusing me with the oh, you like roses? No fucking way is that gonna be your stripper uniform aside from your stripping career. So because I already as a teacher know where most of you are all headed in life towards. I don't want confusing on the notebook, que si te gustan los sports, nena, es obvio you're gonna be a stripper. The minivan, I wouldn't have thought, but I'm not surprised. So I know all the layers of a person. I don't want to get to know any of you all ever. Porque then what's Facebook for? It's not gonna be Carlitos' project, like just for me to know Carlitos. Then I would ignore my cousin that I love, see her baby's pictures. By then, maybe she'll have grandkids. That's when I think about Facebook. That's what I want to think about now. Like, what is Carlitos gonna be doing? Literally, like opening a vault and coming out of it like mid-air and not getting hurt and be like, I'm here for this meeting. I just showed up. Teleportation shit. So I'm gonna be surprised. I'm gonna be surprised if Carlitos achieves that. What? What? Others love a conversation starters that tell me about yourself. Other than what your parents already told me or I know about. It's like the Ford's kid is here and he's not a carpenter. What else? Oh, that's important too. On the side, that all of his family are investment bankers. It's like that one. They're like, okay, you put some stickers. Guys, we're gonna do a project here. We're gonna be helping Francisco decide what he wants to do with his life because everyone in his family is an investment banker. He's like, I think I'm gonna be an artist. on the opposite side. So they're like, "Hey, paper, get everyone, get your papers. You're all going to color on it." There goes Sally going into her notebook. Sally, don't do that. Take it off. We need to make him special so that his mom doesn't go like, "Sugar, not an investment banker, creates his own paper and doesn't say no, you can't have that career," because she's so like set in like all of the events that they already attend. And she's like, "Okay, now I have to open an art gallery, and I'm not opposed to that, but that's like a little bit stressful out of the norm for us in our family of origin. Like everything runs smoothly." I don't know, at times our Ford failed. Pero, entonces they're like, "Just let Frank glue onto his artwork, to his notebook, working in career, banker, on the opposite side, married in his old people." And then the mother sends a note, "Thank you so much, guys, you're the best. Here are some stickers with your own artwork that I ordered. And cookies. Cookies. I could have sent an entire meal for like, we're gonna send like for the whole day for 360 something days to service. Cookies is all I sent." Cookies is all I sent. Oh, but that was my friend's discount. That got to do his own video game. Gaily Tibbetts Mendenhall in second grade added a project. I don't know if it was just for Jaden or he was already or for the entire class to create their own video games. So he laid it out in writing with drawings, I think. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? But I had already introduced Jaden to the Microsoft Paint. What else? But Jaden did mention that it was a project that she added specifically for him to enjoy. So she was catering to the kid with that project. And I'm like, "Oh, that's so special." But that's what gets them Starbucks gift cards at the end of the year or during like teacher week. Because and fairs don't send anything, they don't have to. What else? 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 I'm bored. Oh, I'm heading to the booking bus. Those are so pretty. I did that exact style on this. Oh, maybe in stores. No? Oh, I didn't find She's getting water. Oh, that's also pretty. The rabbits. Oh, sorry. People think it's clear to drink. Oh, I poor daddy. Oh. and then thinking that it's just human waste. What? What? What else? What else? What? What? My grandpa is so grateful. So they're trying to kill everyone that is an internet savvy still. They're like, we can keep the youngins and make those our slaves. Imagine growing up with that terror sisters. When there's a will, there's a way. Thank you to all of you. I don't know you. So I want to kill you and I can kill you in self-defense. But some people have made it happen. Jada and Kehlani being born from a Guernsey. Porque Andrew se creía que if he could even get in the way of me having kids, que he and Marilyn and David Ledesma and a few of them can just have babies all around there. Like if we have a farm and they're past the breast milk stage, we can turn them into slaves. Pero Benjamin has given them a way, visual of when there's a will, there's a way. And it's like people are like, it's so important that Arlene has those kids. It's porque it's important to Arlene, but also to humanity's existence. Porque people le ha dicho, and your Maria Ledesma and other people, those babies, eventually one of them or two can turn against you. They still aim to kill people just to go live in the White House and illegally prostitute themselves or be like, oh, soy un señor hecho y derecho en esta casa. Yeah. So you can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate Arlene Lorenzo. You can decapitate David Ledesma. So they try to recruit people. So my dad is always like, you wish that in the name of equality yo te dejaría al lado de todo ello at family parties with them thinking that they have you by your side, by their side. Just because you're in their presence, you're not little people Barbie. And they don't get it. What else? What else? I want to visit the beach next month. It can be any. It can be Siesta Key or Siesta Keys. It can be in Puerto Rico. That's the good thing of adopting. And I've been to so many already that I know I'll be fine. That it doesn't have to be in Puerto Rico, but I want it to be in Puerto Rico possibly. What else? 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 I'm bored. So this is why one And Nayli says, well, let me tell you about these two. They possibly, God damn, what is it? For since they dated and can I repeat these words on camera, possibly. Okay, that's why they get close. They're like, I'm your third cousin, say this. We're auditioning, they always say that. You know? Because your mom doesn't have money. We're sending this tape to Disney for your audition. And shit like that. And the kids know deep down that they're being trafficked into something that they don't want to be a part of, so they stay away. But they may have gone to a recording, and they used to do that with me. I refused to let Arlene Lorenzo said I would take a picture of my vagina deck and so for her to masturbate to. So she got a camera and said, now you're gonna say all of this on camera. And it sounds like I want to repeat it. But immediately that day after I recorded the video, I left my parents home and like, why did it make me do this? Or like I wasn't gonna bring it down the picture only because I wanted to see it. Pero awesome. Because now I know where she's headed with this video. And this is gonna cause so much stress to some people that they're like, oh, if they got a hold of you to record you to say that. Have they been raping her? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. The clouds look so pretty. Anyways, I'm heading over to Guadalupe Shrine Church. And then over to, what is it? Catholic Church. I'll have an intermezzo in the bus of laughing at those people steal from me. That's dan un asco, so ellos van a llegar a la vieja de Beledesma con pelo gris and say, remember guys, when we thought we could take over the White House? Ew. Ew, 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 they're so gross. In the meantime, I don't want to have a peña. I want to biscuit the chicken baby, pero en Puerto Rico. La milanesa. The mashed potatoes are so good. They're just like box mashed potatoes-ish. For if you haven't tried and you're like, okay, but what do they taste like? So I can be like, copycat recipe. Talking to my best friend. That tiene hostage. I'm like, but what does church's potatoes? Oh, sí, okay. Es bueno, ¿verdad? Pues mira, si tú buscas estas, the flaky ones. And makes esa de cajita with gravy. Isn't that what it is? This deporte gets meant for turkey on Thanksgiving. That's almost what it tastes like, no? Or that's from some other place. But it has to be the flaky ones, the flaky potatoes. De cajita. And you can say when I get there. Because some people ask. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? There's pan, there's HEB. Yesterday for chicken. That's fun. You can add your own spices. Oregano. If you want to the panko. What else? What else? Salt and pepper. I'm bored. I'm bored. I want to get a cleaning. I think I have. And the last times that I was at the dentist, they're like, do you want us to change those silver to white? I'm like, not right now. They don't want it. What else? 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 I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I want to pay for my electricity bill and the fees that I owe to Villas Acres today. It's like $400 and something. And there's the bus getting the bus ready.